Hey guys, it's Rose, and this week we are talking about tarot or oracle cards in our magic. Honestly, I use tarot cards a lot just for divination, but also in my magic spells. I also use oracle cards, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of how I'm doing that. So first of all, every full moon, new moon, or the moon phases in between, I have this amazing oracle deck. It's this one. I will write the names of the cards that I showed below in the subscription, and I also use these. I think it's from the mini moon deck, but I'm not 100% sure. Um, anyway, so what I do is every time that I work with the moon, I always place the moon face on my altar, just to make that symbolism a little bit more, to use those energies. So I really love those, and the touch of those cards is amazing too. um, the other thing that I use when I'm having a moon ritual is my moon goddesses. I'm gonna show you the back. So it gives a little bit information about the goddess and the moon. So for example, when the moon is in Leo, they represent the goddess Bridget. And Bridget for me means a lot because I celebrate her during Imbolc. She is really a goddess I work with a lot of times because she really has all those energy aspects that I can use in my life. Um, Let me see if I have another one. We have Gaia. Really? I really love this one. It's Kali. She's so powerful. So I really like to work with the goddesses during my moon rituals. It helps me tune in those energies of that particular new moon or full moon. But let's go to the whole magic part. The oracle cards is more for like just really putting it on my altar to connect more with the energies. But during spell work, I really like to use tarot, and I will always place it in front of the spell work and all my materials that I need, just to really put that intention even more into the spell. For example, and I took some cards already. A little backup story. Um, this card, it's the seven, yes, the Seven of Cups, came a lot during my tarot readings for myself, and it's all about illusion and living in the in between and not seeing clear. And I really didn't know where that card came from because I had a perfect life and everything was going great. And then all of a sudden, my, well, now ex-boyfriend said he didn't had feelings anymore for me and that I wasn't attractive anymore for him. So then it all just came clear why that card showed up in all my readings. And literally my whole future plans fall down. And it was really hard for me to realize that I was just living in another illusion. And this card was already telling me that. So, what I did is I took this card out of my deck, I placed it in front of my altar, and I really did a whole spell work to be sure that I don't live in that illusion anymore. And sorry, my computer is doing weird again. Okay. So to really banish all those illusions and to see clear again on the whole situation, like what was happening, how did it all go back in those days, and why. So I use this card for magic. Another card that you can use is, let's see, the Two of Cups. It's a very, very beautiful card. I love it. This card you can use to put your intention for new love, for new romance. If you, I'm not totally not ready for that yet, but it's just an example. So if you want to attract new love, and not for one particular person, because you can't make someone love you with magic, that's very bad. You don't have to do that. It's not good. But if you are just looking for new love in general, without having a particular person in your mind, you can use this card, lay it in front. It's that intention that you want to do, and then create all those energies and magic around the new love intention. Another thing that I used before is the Death card. And the Death card always seems like a very dark card. And for me, that's the whole other way around. I see the Death card as something very positive, because the Death card only shows up in a tarot reading when something has to end. So something much beautiful, more beautiful, can come into your life. You always have to close a door to open another one. And this card really is all about transformation, to end something, to start something new. And you can't live in the past when you want to go into your future. So this really is a card that I use when I want to stop something to become something new. So that's a very beautiful card to place in front of your magic work, to really have that intention. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. And for me, this card really is like, you have all, I'm going to show you. You have all the feathers around your pentacles. Pentacles are for material stuff, things that you can hold. And for me, that's really like the feathers holding those coins. It's like more of a protection. And it says that you really have it all already, and you should cherish all that you have. This is really a card that you can place in front of your spell work, to really be grateful for what you have already. It's more like honoring, like, I'm happy that I have that. Or at some points you might feel that you are losing it all, and then it's a very good card to set your intention, like, I want to have it all again. So that's another card you can work with. And then this card is a very important one for me right now. I'm gonna do a spell one of these days to really find my strength again. So this card really represents, if you see, it has a rose here, and it's the infinity. And the cards of strength in tarot doesn't really mean that you're like very strong, but more like in your heart strong. And when you're going through a rough time, it's very hard to find your inner strength again, to really come out and be like, I'm gonna conquer the world again. So this card is very good for that intention in your magic work, to find your inner strength again. So ta-da! I really love it, and I need you. Okay, so then this one, it's a very sad card. It's the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is all about grief, disappointment, sadness, loss, illness too. And when you're like very sad and you don't want to go out and stuff, this is a very good card to really banish things, because you can invoke, I would say, energies, but you can also banish energies during magic work. And it's not always the card that you represent in front of your spell work that is what you want, but it can also represent like, I don't want that anymore. So always make clear that that intention is good, because you don't want to attract sadness. But it's a good card to work with when you're very low in your energies and you're like grieving or something. It's something that you can place and like, I want to go through that sadness and get over it instead of just ignoring it. So yeah, I use tarot cards a lot in magic, and it's very, for me, it really helps to really think about my intention, what I really want to get out of my magic work. Um, and yeah, so I just laid in front of me. I really put all my focus on that card and really go like, I want it, I need it. And then all the magic work about that, I'm not going into that one because we are talking about the tarot cards that we combine in our magic work. So yeah, I have a lot of oracle decks and I don't have really much time to show them all. But those are the cards that I use the most during my moon rituals. Even during Sabbats, I use a lot of cards. And during my spell work, I use the tarot because it really goes a lot deeper than just an oracle card. So it's Sunday today. It's a very good weather here. It's very sunny. So I'm gonna try and enjoy that a little bit. I was a bit late with this video, so I am very, very sorry. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys next week on Friday, and I'll try to be on time this time. Okay, bye bye.